here too. Whoa! It's gonna be the Hecarim, of course.
One of his go-to champions, particularly this season, and he's just been dominant on it in terms of team fighting.
Fnatic early on here, before the Trinity Force, duo Trinity Force get completed.
Crab right here. Marn actually getting quite low on the top side.
Oh, there's an Ignite for Huni, but not a lot of mana. Forces the flash.
Wow, forces
it
it
threat.
without...
Bengi attempting to counter, I believe. We'll see if he decides to come in. Here comes the gank. Reignover's available. This is a 2v2. Huni's in trouble. That's a flash from Reignover. First blood secured by Huni. And they turn their attention to Bengi, but it's not enough. And Fnatic are on the board.
You have to see that one coming.
Yeah,
Bengi,
absolutely.
are you kidding me? Bengi, you just chased him out of the Dragon Pit. Huni, he's got the early boots. He can upgrade to his home guards early. Uh-oh.
Oh, Yellowstar, are you doing it again? He's played backwards. Bengi gets pulled in. Yellowstar's knocked up. Summoning heal used by Steelback, and he's on the retreat. Pulverize comes out, and Yellowstar, in the wrong position, gives up the first kill to SKT.
Not just the lane.
And he always teleports to help out his duo lane, so we'll see if that helps him out. Anyways, Marin may be in trouble. Reignover's coming in, level 5. True Shot Barrage flying in from the mid lane. Onslaught of Shadows coming in a little bit of trouble, looking for the last hit. They do manage to tag team, and Reignover goes down to the minions. Assist to Faker, they tried.
And that is what you have to worry about when Faker plays Ezreal in mid lane. You have to be worried about Huni's presence on the map, so make it as hard for him as possible to make plays.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huni's trading with Marin. And also one thing to touch on, this is quite reminiscent of yesterday's game. Fairly slow.
It'll open up between Bang and Steelback. It was 25 at 10 minutes. It's already pretty close to 30 at the moment. And that's going to be pretty problematic. And I will say, most of the time in Korea, Faker.
Wow, it even happens to Faker? That's personal. And farming.
His True Shot barrages.
It's a double whammy.
It's a double whammy, man.
Okay.
Got to double down.
Well, to go back, well, never mind. We'll wait for this.
Bang does get the lantern.
Now,
flashes back and gets to safety. Kobe, what would you like to say?
I want to go back and touch on Monty's point about the Maokai over Gnar in the top lane. Uh-oh, good exchange here for Febiven, but Faker able to dodge.
Bengi! He's managed to knock up Febiven. Febiven gets munches, a double teleport to the top lane. Huni has jumped forward. Faker's being ignited, the barrier's now up. Here comes Reignover, he gets a double barrel body slam. Marin on the back line as it's a 3v4. Faker continuing to spam out Mystic Shot after Mystic Shot. Faker's on the board. Faker, playmaker, manages to get the flay onto Yellowstar. Now he's in trouble. You can't milk those horns as he flashes back. We do see the box going down as some range damage lands from SKT. Fnatic trade 0 for 2 in that fight. And Faker throws out the True Shot.
Insane! No, but the main thing that Maokai does have over Gnar is on-demand teleport
as well. They can open up so much of the map. And, oh wow, as we see Bengi going in, actually.
Oh, Wolf manages to connect to the death sentence, trying to make it too. The flash, the body slam. Bengi follows through with a flash of his own. Lantern's available and gets out. Reignover refuses to go down.
Cowl, and then builds either Shroud or Cowl after that, as we see Fnatic coming in on Bang.
And Bang's gonna Valk away. Steelback looking for more. Huni, do you want to dive? Summon a heal use. Bang trying to dodge. Fear throws him against the wall, but Steelback doesn't connect to the boomerang. Turret aggro will be on Huni, and that is a kill on the board. No one from SKT to reply, but they do get their third of the game. A teleport's available for both Marin and Huni. Here come SKT. Teleport into the pit. It is earlier than Huni's. Huni has not channeled yet. Dragon secured for Fnatic, and it looks like they're on the retreat.
He's getting home guard.
Grab control.
Canceled
Huni canceled it.
There's a TP.
Just kidding.
We do see it. Huni is going to onslaught over. Flay backwards from Wolf. Is it enough? Ignite is ticking away. Huni takes through the wall. Does continue to throw out those rampages. Here comes Febiven. Febiven's chunked down from where was, I believe, a True Shot barrage. Using the clone to scout out, and
Fnatic are going to need to consolidate fairly soon here because they don't have the teleport from Huni. Uh-oh.
Oh, he missed the chains again. Faker saves a Mystic Shot. He is going to throw a True Shot barrage and picks the clone. Oh. Febiven goes in. Faker flashes away from the distortion, and that is a very confident 1v1 from Febiven.
Double flashes right there. Febiven flashed to even get that.
I mean, couldn't be better because Fnatic has to defend. They're going to get hit by some of these skill shots, and then they're not going to be able to fight the dragon. So great timing.
While they do find Wolf, he's been knocked up. Huni hops over the wall. wall. That's Wolf down. Now they turn to Bengi. Bang is in retreat. Faker coming from the mid lane. Bengi gets hopped on by Huni. Chilling Smite is out. We do see the auto attack from Steel with the true shot barrage. Hits 4. Now Bang and Faker with Marin trying to shred them down. Rainover's in retreat. Huni's low. That's a knock up on Faker, and Yellowstar knocks him into the waiting hands of Febiven. Febiven unable to close it out, but that's a double for Bang. That's a triple for Bang, and a 2 for 3 turnaround as SKT pilot on Fnatic.
Great re-engage there from SKT.
And that means SKT will get Dragon number 2, and that lead continues to grow.
And one thing about this tournament that's
A little bit longer while the teleport. Uh-oh.
Oh, Yellowstone, a little bit of a wrong position. He does get caught by the death sentence, flayed backwards. The box is down. We see Yellowstone knocking Wolf into the back line, but he manages to flash over the wall.
Teleport going in for Huni.
Here comes Marin. Marin lands onto Rainover. Faker's trying to find a kill onto Grab.
There he is.
Now Huni's found Faker. Faker's down. It's a first hit. Now Huni onslaughts onto Bengi. Bang's in trouble. Yellowstar looking for the knockup. He only found the underground critter. Bang is managing to survive. Finds the ledge of the safety. Wolf re-engages. That's a spell shield. Steelback saves himself. Huni's now going to be the next victim, but the boomerang blade kills the man that started it all. Wolf is down. It's not over as Marin and Bengi want more. They found Steelback. They're looking for Yellowstar, and it's steak for dinner as SKT ace the European team.
And that should be the inhibitor turret as well.
for the Frozen Heart, so not having that many resistances to deal with this LeBlanc, but it's not really their concern. Able to do something right here.
Rainover's eaten a lot of death sentences this game. Febiven with no distortion available. We hear Rek'Sai coming in. Rainover caught once more. Huni's looking for a target. Does have onslaught available, but not enough time. He does find Faker on the back line. That's Huni and Yellowstone are trying to get Wolf. They've lost their top laner. Fnatic trying to do what they can. They've lost another damage dealer in Febiven. Steelback's in full retreat, as that's not going to be enough. 4 members down as SKT smash through Fnatic, and that was Fnatic getting caught out once more.
Fell off in the Cinder Hulk meta. There are a bunch of tanks in this game. It's so difficult for Febiven to get around them.
Damage being connected from the Muramana. Tower will fall as Bang and Wolf will take it out. That's the engage. Rainover's in trouble. He's down. SKT now knocking onto the Nexus, or rather the top lane inhibitor. That's 4 members stacked up high. True Shot Barrage thrown across, and Fnatic, he carries plus Trinity Force shredding through the Nexus of Fnatic. That's a 4-man knockup, but Febiven eats a death sentence. Wolf has removed one of the damage dealers. The assassin is forced to retreat. Steelback trying to get through. Does have that last whisper, but he's got too many targets. Huni is now down, and SKT waiting for the minions to pour onto the next Nexus turret.
Not wasting any time here. This looks like they want to end the game very quickly, and SKT start this best of 5 off on the right foot.
Another kill going to Bang. Death sentence onto Steelback. Wolf has been impeccable this game. And at 32.5 minutes, SK Telecom will knock the first nail into Fnatic's coffin. Interesting to see the whole team of SKT still sitting discussing the game very intently. Looking at what went right, what went wrong. For Fnatic, I think a little bit of pride in their laning phase.